Hello and welcome to another Build the Terminator. We've hit 115 and 116 and I'll be working on the base. Surprise, surprise. A little bit on the top, but mostly underneath. First of all, the very first thing I have to do is remove this skull and put this switch down that hole there, down the hatch, and apparently it's going to click in place. I will see if that's true, because it doesn't really matter which way it goes round. I'm going to stick it around that way. Now that was satisfying. Alright, next I need to take the wire which I've just fed through and plug it into this one here, like so. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where they're going with this one, but I have to put this bit over the speaker, which, can I just point out, is 803 watts. Is that real? Because there's big stereos you can buy and the speakers are only 4 watts each. That's going to be some serious power. So you need to put the thinner end around the entry point of those two wires, apparently. And then you have to screw that into place. I was going to say glue then. You have to screw that in place with 4 of the little silver screws that you can see there amongst the black screws, like so. And then you need to connect it up to that connector there, or I need to connect it up rather. Trying to work out which way up it goes. That seemed to go in a little bit too easy, so I hope that's right. But anyway, that was 115. So now we're on to 116, and the first thing I have to do is put one of these that side, like so, and this one goes that side. I'm not entirely sure why, but that's been the case with so many things in this model. Okay, they're both glued in there, and this may be the final thing that I ever have to glue on the Terminator. And if it is, that's slightly disappointing, but maybe I'll find out what the purpose of those holes is a little bit later. Okay, next is when I start to hope that all these lights are correctly wired, because I'm going to have to start covering them up now. This is the first part that I need to put in the corner there, and I need to screw that in through these pillars there and there and there and there. So, time to get fixing. And there we go. Now that was from part 115, but now we're on 116, and with that part you get this bit. So that needs to go there, and I need to screw that in place there, and there we go. It's all fixed on there nicely now. Very nice and velvety on the back. And I would also like to point out that within each of these bags of screws that they give you is, you can't even see it there, there we go, a spare screw. From the very first part until the very end, they always give you spare screws. That's a really nice thought. That being said, that was parts 115 and 116, so just 4 left to go. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for joining me back here, and thank you for all your support, and I will see you next time.